Hello and welcome to Microfocus Education. Let's look at one of the enhancements to SBM Work Center that is available in SBM 11.4.1. Now, you can use My Kanban to organize and monitor your work items. First, let's log into the Work Center as the sample database user named Joe. In SBM 11.4.1, a new My Kanban system view is created automatically for each of your deployed applications in Work Center. Let's look at the Issue Defect Management application. My Kanban automates the setup and design of new Kanban boards so that you can start using them immediately. The board for each application is populated with cards that represent items that you currently own. The columns in My Kanban are mapped to states in the workflow. So let's look at the workflow for this application. In ITOM, the first state after submitting an item is called Evaluating Issue. Then the item can be transitioned to either the Fixing Issue state or the Returned state. Successive states in a workflow are mapped from left to right on the Kanban board. Notice that the Fixing Issue and Returned states have been combined into a single column, since the path to reach them is the same. This helps to keep the Kanban board as compact as possible. And if a process app is redeployed after changes are made to the workflow, the My Kanban view will be updated to reflect the workflow changes. In addition to providing a graphic presentation of your work items, you can work directly with the Kanban board to update and transition your items. You can drag and drop an item to perform a transition. Notice that as we drag an item across the board, we can only transition the item into a state that is currently available. Next, let's transition an item to the Fixing Issue state. This issue will need to be fixed. We will need to provide some information on this form in order to move the item along. Select a developer to investigate the issue. Scroll down the form. And select the person who will test the fix. In the next steps, specify the members of the development team. Now, let's sign out of the Work Center. Then we will sign in again as Samir, the developer who now owns this item. Here we are in Samir's account. Let's look at his My Kanban board for the ITOM application. Here is the item that Joe just moved to the Fixing Issue state and assigned to Samir. Here again, we can only transition to the states that are currently available. Let's move this item into the Peer Review state. We need to specify the reviewer, then we can make the transition. You can also access the current state form of any of the items you own. Once the item is open, you can update the item or perform any transitions from here. Now, let's say you want to customize the column mappings or other aspects of this Kanban board. If we were using the administrator account, we could edit this system report directly. Samir does not have this privilege, but we can always make a copy of this board using the Save As command. And we can edit the copy. Since Samir owns this copy, he can customize it as he likes. Finally, let's sign out of the Work Center. This concludes our demonstration of enhancements to Kanban boards in SBM 11.4.1. Now, you know how to use My Kanban to organize and monitor your work items. More information is available on the web at help.serena.com. Thanks for watching.